What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I figured I'd dish on this. You look at the Columbus Blue Jackets season, obviously not the way anyone anticipated it going. They were in the basement of the league for a while, much like last year, but then they played themselves out of it, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Right now, they would be picking third/fourth with the standings of Winnipeg. Hypothetically, if they get a top 3 pick with a team like, Edmonton or whoever picking up Toronto. Let's say Toronto gets number 1 pick, Columbus is picking 2. So Toronto's obviously going to take Austin Matthews. I think anyone picking number 1 would take Austin Matthews. I've talked about how Austin Matthews would fit in with the Jackets if they got the number 1 pick. But this is them getting the 2 or 3 pick. With a Finnish GM like Jarmo Kekalainen, what do you think of the possibility of Laine or Puljujarvi being in Columbus? I'm going to be very honest with you. I am intrigued by that. Not only the Finnish connection, but both of them are great hockey players. And you look at the young nucleus they have there. And I know fans in Columbus have been sold on the future for a long time, but this is something you can kind of look at and be like, okay, let's say you get Puljujarvi, you add him to a young group that has a Seth Jones and a Ryan Murray on defense, Brandon Saad up front, Boone Jenner's having a phenomenal year. You look at the guys, coming up, whether it's a Zach Wierenski, Sonny Milano, really talented, mostly American-born players, so FYI. Jenner's obviously not, but you catch my drift. So I think you look at what they have there, and you add one of these elite Finnish-born players, whether it's Laine or Puljujarvi, and I think Kekalainen, has a team that can kind of play itself into being a force in the Eastern Conference. I mean, 2 years ago, I thought they were, on track to be, really, elite team based on their depth and the fact that they would have been a tough out for a lot of teams in a playoff series. Obviously, last year, the unprecedented run of injuries. This year, slow start, injuries, Ryan Johansson leaving, stuff like that. There was just so many things that worked against them. And ultimately, I think they've been set back a couple years. But, we'll see, what happens, in the next few months for their franchise. But I think that's definitely a possibility. Jarmo Kekalainen drafting a fellow Finn in the top 3 in the draft and helping to kickstart Columbus's seemingly never-ending rebuild. But see if this is the time they get it right. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes, start the season and beyond. Later, guys.